Hey everyone, and welcome to the weekly roundup for Eve Echoes for the week ending the 10th of December 2023. In these videos we go through the week's news, see if there's anything that you've missed out on, and then we round it off with the developer Q&A when we happen to have one, which unfortunately this week we do not. So before we get too far into the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you find this video at all useful and want to stay up to date with what's going on in the game. So first and foremost, let's go on to the first slide. So this is a piece of old news, but I keep on seeing it in the help sections and various other general chats every so often, so it is worth bringing up once again. The Twitter or X account system for logging into the game, it's kind of unreliable at the moment. We all know the drama that's going on with Twitter or X at the moment, and it's proven to be somewhat unreliable to actually log into the game with. So if you haven't done so already, change your account login so that it's no longer bound to Twitter or X. That is just a bit of a community advisement. I don't know what words I'm using. Anyway, let's move on to the next piece, shall we? The Interstellar offering, or Interstellar Bazaar, whichever name you want to give it, Interstellar Bonus, Starry Carnival, it all comes to an end on the 13th of this month. So that's in about 2.5 days' time. So if there's anything you want to get out of this event, do so now before it runs out. For example, if you've been doing the campaign, the encounters where you get a few tiny little rewards, they'll be gone. In there are some skill points, implant stuff. I think that's about it really. But anyway, just letting you guys know, this will be ending in a couple of days' time. So next up, and I'll zoom in for this one, we have had an unusual maintenance earlier this week. It didn't affect me because, as usual, this happened during the time window that I cannot physically log into the game anyway. We are still waiting to find out what the rewards are going to be for not being able to play the game during this particular time window. But yeah, there it is. It is just worth noting that this game can have issues, as we all know. And speaking of in-game rewards, this is something that will have dropped under pretty much everybody's radar, but it's something the developers are giving us rewards for anyway. So there was something to do with inconsistent attributes being loaded or failing to load in the game. If you head into the game, head into mail info, you got 100,000 skill points and 50 of the amethyst crystals that are used to power your AI core. So all in all, it's useful. Make sure you log in just to claim those. Moving on to the Plex Report. Plex is, unfortunately, as we all know, continuing to rise. We're currently hovering somewhere just below 8.2 million ISK per Plex. It's only going to keep on going up and up and up with every week that goes by as the cap keeps on getting raised by the system. So I'll say this as I've said it before, if you want to get your Plex on the cheap, it's never going to get cheaper than what it is right now because it's just going to keep going up and up. So buy it while you can. Moving on to the next slide, which again is one I have to zoom in for. The Magic Bot, which we have seen previously, is something that we can link our Discord accounts with our in-game accounts for. Now we can only link one character to our one Discord account, so just one and one. I think I need to... Which way do I need to shift to get both hands on the camera? I don't know. Anyway, the Magic Bot now actually does something other than just being a mysterious link between Discord and the game. If you head onto Discord at the moment, having already bound your account, you can go to the show profile channel on Discord, on the Eve Echoes official Discord, and from there you can issue a command, #profile or #profile private. And of course I need to zoom out before I can actually move on to the next slide, can't I? And if you issue one of those commands, you'll get something very similar to this. Now I picked out Heron Explorer as an example because he's a fellow content creator and his name just popped up as a person of interest, let's say, when I was scrolling through looking for examples. I'd bring mine up on here, but it's a bit lackluster. I'm in the double digits for kills participated and probably single digits going by memory for industrial manufacturing. That's mainly because all of my indie is done on one of my alts. But hey ho. This is what we can see at the moment. So tech level, kills participated, industrial manufacturing, what corp you appear to belong in, and your total number of skill points. So it can be good for showing off with your friends. Is this going to be a API in the future? We don't know. It would be quite handy if all we had to do was go on Discord to get API level stuff. So we'll see how much further this goes. This particular tool has encouraged me to bind my account finally. My account. I have to stop saying account because it's not account, it's the character that's bound. But anyway, it finally encouraged me to do that just to try this thing out and see where it goes. So let's move on to our next slide. And it is weird how I have this set up, by the way. I'm still getting used to all of this. So next up, yes, if you do link your Discord account to your in-game player profile or your main character, whatever terminology you want to use, these are the rewards that you'll get. 20,000 skill points, 50,000 Lazarus points, one key that I can't remember what opens. Yeah, 4 of the Tesseract thingies that are used to upgrade to a golden nanocore, and 10 Amethyst crystals to power the golden nanocore's AI function. So yeah, there are a few upfront benefits, but not a massive amount. So let's move on to our next slide. So this one is all about the Echoes of New Eden podcast. Once again, this is just another community service announcement for those of you like me who live in the EU time zones. We do have a podcast this weekend in the EU time zone, so that is going to be good. We've got lots of surprise guests. Don't worry, I'm not included. I don't even know what time it's on. But if you want to go and take part in the podcast, head over to their Discord, their YouTube channel. I believe they also do it on Twitch now, so head over there if you want to take part in the live chat. And yeah, hopefully my keyboard isn't about to run out of power on me, because this is an ongoing issue today. And lastly, we have Achieved's Christmas live events. These are where he tends to do quizzes or the nanocore competition, all with a Christmas theme. And if I recall from having glanced at it last night, because I've not watched it yet unfortunately, they tend to go on for quite a few hours. I think yesterday went on for about 4 hours. So yeah, if you want to take part in them, there are still 2 more upcoming live streams with Achieved, those being on Saturday the 16th and Friday the 22nd of December. So if you want to take part in those particular live streams, I'm starting to mince my words a little bit here, aren't I? Anyway, feel free to head over to his Discord and his YouTube channel and follow him over there for his live streams. And that about rounds up the weekly roundup for this week. And I pressed the right key to get back to this particular screen. I'm getting the hang of this. I think I'm getting the hang of this. Yeah. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, comment if there's anything that went on in the news that I happened to have missed. I deliberately try to avoid the bigger community news, like big super capitals getting destroyed and stuff like that. I tend to leave that to the guys like Damon Zell and Taylor Rick, because those are the things they do. And yeah, I'm just trying to fill a void here. Pun intended, I guess. Anyway, thanks again for listening, everyone. See you guys in the next video.